Hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I hope that you guys are doing amazing. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Gemini signs, first half of September. Kindly check the description box down below. And thank you so much for all your support, Gemini. I really hope that this resonates and gives you clarity over your situation. One more shuffle. Messages, please, Spirit, for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, first half of September. What do they need to know at this time, please, Spirit? Messages for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, first half of September. So let's cut the deck and see what we have for you. First card out, Gemini, is Talisman. Okay, second card is Education. Beautiful. And last card is Coming Apart. Okay, so let's find out what that coming apart means. So I do sense this energy of turning your back to what you used to believe in, what you thought was the truth back then. You're outgrowing a particular attachment here is what I'm getting. But this is resounding more to those of you who are leaving an old job, okay, or maybe graduating from school. But there's the kind of shift towards finding your own path here, Gemini. And it's not going to resonate for all, I know, but for some of you, I'm getting this energy wherein you are going on a soul journey, soul searching, okay? You're finding out what is your path, what do you really want to do, what is your purpose, and what is really your passion. Because with education here, I think that you guys did your part. You somewhat immersed yourself with finding knowledge and wisdom, and now with the talisman, it's kind of like putting all that wisdom into action. And it starts by you putting yourself on that path of finding answers, finding more, experiencing more. Because with education card here, it's like life is not about just you reading what is life about from books or hearing it from others. This is you writing your own story, living your own life, okay? And it includes you coming apart because this is outgrowing, and this is like it's needed so you guys could be free to walk on that path, on that new journey, okay? And I'm hearing the words now that this has been a long time coming. So I think that you've been ready, you've been prepared. For some of you, you've been finding out or making a decision about this, and now you're ready. You feel like you have all the resources that you need, and you're ready to put yourself out there, okay, and see what else is out there. So let's open that message more for you, Gemini. This could also be resonating for relationship. Maybe for some of you, there's a need to separate from the one that you love right now, or in a relationship with someone you're committed to. And that's because you know that this is a time for spiritual journey, for finding out who you are, that sort of stuff. Because with this one, I think that you may have felt like you lost yourself, or you could have lost your identity because of too much of that relationship. And so this is all about seeking your independence is what I'm getting here. There is definitely feelings of sadness, but you know that this must be done is what I'm getting here. Roles can be reversed here. So if you're here as cross watcher, it could be you that's making a decision to leave a Gemini behind. There is feelings of sadness, but you know deep in your heart, it's like you are being called towards a different direction, okay? Because there's so much more to learn about yourself, about the world, about how life works, okay? It's letting go of a comfort zone is what I'm getting here. This can also be related to your work. Maybe along the journey of being invested so much in your work, in this path, you begin to feel like you're no longer emotionally fulfilled. So it's kind of like the aha moment realization coming towards you, like you have to seek what else is out there. You have to tap on your potential, because there's a situation here that's plateauing. There's no growth, okay? So why is this coming apart card here, please, Spirit? Clarify coming apart energy. So first few days of September, it requires a huge amount of faith to be able to make that decision, because it's not so easy. right? And you know that there's a lot of options in front of you. Could be for expansion, traveling the world, and Ace of Cups over here is like self-love. You must have the faith to make a decision. It starts by taking the first step, is what I'm getting here. What is this education energy all about, please, Spirit, for Gemini? Okay, we have 2 cards out. Bittersweet and prayer. So this is kind of like letting go of the past and welcoming, embracing the future. And you guys have been asking for this, actively praying and manifesting for some changes to happen. It's not so much about you know, cutting ties or severing ties, but it's all about knowing that you are in a different stage of your life now, and you can't hold yourself back towards your calling. And prayer is kind of like you guys have been thinking and dreaming about this. You've been envisioning these changes, and now that it's here, okay, it's here. For some of you, maybe someone is feeling sad about you going away, walking away, because they feel like they have been tricked, or they like the victim of the situation. Somebody or someone in your environment is not so happy about you leaving them behind, Gemini. But to you, it's kind of like it's nothing too personal, but it's like you're doing yourself a favor, is what I'm getting here, Gemini. You're putting yourself first, okay? You're putting yourself first. The victim card here, someone could play the victim card, and they must release these feelings, because this can have a mental effect on them too. Okay, seeing themselves as a victim will make them stuck with those feelings of sadness, and there's no true healing. So completion, yeah, this is all about acknowledging and accepting what was, so one can pursue a next cycle, a new path, right? And I think that it's you, Gemini, is turning your back on a cycle, a situation that has already ended. But just know that with this victim, maybe this person or whoever this group of people are, they just don't really like the timing of it all. They're not ready, and now they're currently learning how to accept what happened. It's a process with victim card over here. It starts by this person putting all that love back in and going towards a path of healing, is what I'm getting here. Sooner or later, this person will release this victim mentality. Okay, so that's all general messages, my dear. Let's get more specific ones for you, Gemini. And I hope that that's not sounding too cryptic. So let's open those messages for Gemini, please, Spirit. Specific messages out, specific energies for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First half of September, please. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, first half of September. Heart of the matter is the Strength card. Yeah, like the talisman energy. The Strength card has a lot of definitions, but what I'm getting here is that it's all about armoring yourself, preparing yourself, Gemini, because it's not easy turning your back against what has been imposed on you, what you've been committed to prior to this situation, or maybe an outdated belief, a commitment, a bond. It's not so easy to sever ties, but with the Strength card, it's kind of like knowing that once you turn your back on that situation that no longer aligns with your beliefs or no longer aligns towards your goal, you are evolving into a different kind of person. And in this process, you are gaining more strength. You're knowing yourselves now. Your ability to, it's kind of like your ability to control, okay? Strength card. Control yourself here. Not so much on the outside, but your ability to control how you choose to react on certain situations and what you're going to decide from here on, okay? What's blocking this is the Star card. Star card means that feeling of being optimistic. It's that feeling of being faithful, that better things are coming to light, okay? For all you know, maybe you're walking towards becoming positive, and though things maybe at this time is not looking so positive yet, okay, because there's feelings of bitterness or someone feeling bitter, someone feeling like they're not ready to let you go is what I'm getting here too. But star card can also mean faith, optimism, that things will work out. So what you need right now is to strengthen your faith here, Gemini, that whatever you're turning your back against, right, it is no longer aligning with your beliefs here, no longer aligning to what spirit wants for you. And so sooner or later, it's going to come naturally, this process of healing, this process of acceptance, okay? What's causing this is the 8 of Cups. So this is a very straightforward message. You're letting go of those 8 of Cups that you've stacked, okay? And it's not so easy. It does come with a little bit of fear and doubt. You could still be thinking of this person, and you could be subconsciously still holding on to that relationship. But you acknowledge the fact that you must go and search those 2 more cups, because right now you're no longer emotionally fulfilled. Okay, you're searching for those 2 more cups. For some of you, this could also mean that you're not satisfied anymore with your current path in your career or work. And so you're armoring yourself and strengthening yourself, because it's not so easy turning your back on that, not knowing where this leads, okay? Because in the past is the 3 of Swords. Yeah, this is the energy of being heartbroken. Someone could have manipulated or deceived you in one way, shape, or form. But this has been a repeated event is what I'm getting here. It has occurred over and over, that it has now imprinted in your memory. So even though it's painful to move forward and walk away, okay, but you have no choice, because obviously if you keep on staying in that situation, your heart is going to get hurt over and over again. So this can also be a reminder not to fall in victim mode over here, right? Not to fall in victim mode, because all the strength that you ever needed to heal and overcome this has always been within you, okay, within you. And it's a process. So go easy on yourself with this one, Gemini, if it's you walking away. We also have here Page of Swords. So this is you thinking of a brand new beginning is what I'm getting here. There has been a realization, an aha moment. A truth has come to you. And this is your ability to think logically now, not so much with the heart, but so much with the mind. So maybe right now, the reason why the Star card is being blocked, because your heart is not in the same space with your mind, but also you acknowledge that it's been a long time coming, right? To come apart, to separate yourselves from a repeated hurt or cycle that has caused you pain over and over again. And so you're in a path of strengthening yourself here. What's coming in the near future is 5 of Wands. So I think that you're armoring yourself, because you know that in the future, this situation can come up again. Okay, maybe not the same situation, but you know that, you know, what you're walking away from, right? There's going to be serious consequences to others who may not like this decision that you do. But also this can also mean inner conflict, right? 5 of Wands. If this is not related to someone starting some drama, trying to argue with you, playing the victim, this can also mean that this is internal conflict, overcoming your own fears, overcoming your own doubts, okay? And once you're able to overcome that, new energies is going to flow through. It's a process, okay? So right now, Gemini, for some of you, your mind is all over the place. There's just a lot that you're overthinking right now. And I would understand why, because with 8 of Cups, like I said, as you're taking the step towards a brand new beginning, you could still be thinking of the past, memories of the past. Okay, but don't let this imprison you. Don't believe, because this is just self-imposed fears. Your fears that make you believe your hands are tied and you're not going to be able to change your circumstance, right? So you need to increase in your faith and be active in your prayer, because your guides are listening. They will give you the inner peace that you seek, okay? Because right now, maybe it's a process coming apart, and this has some mental effects on you. But do not overthink. Get outside your head, my dear Gemini. Your thoughts have a direct impact on your future. So if you keep on being so hard on yourself and living in these thoughts, this kind of negative thoughts, right? How can you overcome this internal conflict that you feel? You must have the strength to choose positivity and choose to be optimistic, right? It starts with your own decision making. So also 8, this is coming to an end, a completion. Just note that whatever pain you're carrying here, mental fears, it's nearing completion, okay? There's a lot of 8 in this reading, And 8 is all about movement. Strength card. To get from a point A to a point B, this can also mean emotional journey, emotional movement towards healing. Okay, just note that every time you choose yourself, though there may be fears catching up, if you strengthen yourself in the process, you're nearer on your goal than you think. Okay, this burden is coming to an end. So in the environment is the 3 of Pentacles. What I'm getting here is that you still have helping hands. You have people that you can trust. You definitely also need to lean on others right now that you can really trust, who can give you sound advice. Okay, and that is the beauty of teamwork, because you don't have to deal with this situation on your own. And people bring in healing. Yeah, people do bring healing, especially close friends and families that really know what you're going through. Okay, you can lean on these people, and also maybe they will provide you the strength that you need. This is the victory that does not come along with one's own efforts, but knowing that there are people who can help you. 5 of Wands is the card before 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands card means victory, but with the help of others. So, you know, you may not know that there are people in your environment that are willing to help you out. So all you got to do is get outside your head here, Gemini, and see that people are willing to love you, show you love, give you comfort, or just talk to you about whatever is bothering you right now. And they can end up, you know, giving you that boost that you need. Okay, helping hands. So hopes and fears is 4 of Wands. For some of you, you could hope for stability. 4 is all about stability, structure, home, anything include about home is what I'm getting here. But also maybe you guys do hope for love, for commitment. I see here like engagements and weddings. That is your goal. But for some of you, you could be feeling like you're lacking the faith that this will ever happen, because it's hopes and fears, right? You may fear that this is never going to happen, but like I said, you need to strengthen your faith and believe in yourself. This is all a process. Soon enough, you're going to start feeling positive, and universe has a way, okay, of shocking you. If you already think that this is no longer going to happen, lo and behold, you might meet someone that can help you and bring healing and help you move forward from what you experience. Someone you haven't encountered before, that's going to change you from in and out, okay? Kind of like a soulmate. So as the final outcome is the 7 of Wands. You're going to stand strong in your convictions here, no matter how painful this process is. If you know that you guys have the willpower to do so, right? 7 is all about willpower. It's gonna outgrow these feelings of sadness. You guys already will have the upper hand in this situation. You will be victorious, okay? No matter what opposing factors will come your way, okay? So armor yourself, prepare yourself. All the knowledge that you ever needed to go on this journey of finding those 2 more cups is already within your reach. All you got to do is have faith in the process, okay? And keep going, keep moving forward, never backwards. Why is the Strength card over here, please, Spirit? Clarify the Strength card for Gemini. Ace of Cups. So this is a time where you must put all the love back within yourself, strengthening yourself here, increasing your psychic abilities. But the Ace of Cups definitely wants to heal you, okay? And once you're ready, that heart of yours is going to be open for someone new and something new. For some of you, maybe you're letting go of a career path that brought you a lot of heartache. So ultimately, universe is leading you towards your dream job, something that you always really wanted. Okay, so it does require your ability to let go and make some sacrifices. Better things await you, my dear Gemini. Best believe that. Why is the Star card here? Tower card. So there has been, well, the Tower and the Star card do come hand in hand. After chaos comes order. This is pretty much what these cards are saying. And they're currently being blocked right now. It seems as though the universe is giving you a chance to prepare and plan ahead and save that energy. So when the time comes that you might need that feeling of positivity, it will come to you. Okay, it will come to you. For some of you, you're still holding on to hope, Okay, or someone in your environment is still holding on and hoping that you won't walk away. Okay, someone is afraid to lose you as well, Gemini. Just know that they're not giving up on hope to reconcile. Okay, so King of Coins could be an earth sign that you're walking away from. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Sagittarius as well. But yeah, you're healing from this earth sign. Okay, you may have felt so emotionally drained, and maybe this King of Coins was the type of person who didn't really give you the treatment that you wanted. There could have been some force and some aggression with this King of Coins, because with the Temperance card over here, you're now healing some parts of you that you felt like was damaged because of this connection or this whole situation. Okay, and yeah, there has been, like I said, aggression. Knights of Swords. This person, whoever this is, they could also be a little bit how to call this, too frank, too straight, that they can sometimes hurt you with words. Yeah, like I said, hurt you with words. Wow, that's the reason why you guys walk away, because there has been some power play over here. This person has this tendency to act immaturely and lash out, put the blame on you, act superior or want to be superior. There's definitely that kind of energy, and at the end of the day, you guys know that this is something childish. It's pointless. So it's pointless to keep on arguing and fighting, is what I'm getting here too, going back and forth. So I think that guys are definitely healing and getting back in place of harmony, because you feel like it's too much. You've given too much on this situation, and you need to cut your losses and move forward. Three of Swords is the Wheel of Fortune. So like I said, this has been a repeated cycle, repeated pattern for some of you. It has been maybe a karmic pattern that you're now finally releasing yourself, my dear. For some of you, you must recognize what those patterns are, what those triggers are, or you must stop giving a chance to somebody who keeps going in and out of your life and taking advantage of your kindness here and hurting you over and over in the same spot. So you must build on boundaries here with the Strength card. Armor yourself. This is your ability to wear a protective boundary, okay, and put yourself first. Because maybe you have outgrown this cycle. You're walking away from that cycle. You're showing your back and saying, no, I'm no longer going to be stuck in that cycle. I need all the strength I need to finally sever ties and not do the same things over and over. So kudos to you, my dear Gemini. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to recognize those patterns. Hermit card. So you guys are definitely on a spiritual journey. This is like the talisman energy once again. In the process of walking towards that path, you're correcting yourself. You're recognizing now who you are, what you stand for, what you believe is what you want out of a relationship, or what sort of path you want to pursue in life, because all of this is no longer working out for you. It's no longer molding you and shaping you. It's just no longer fitting in your life here. Okay, so you're finding what else is out there. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? Wow, 10 of Cups. So if you are able to conquer some internal conflicts, okay, you know that this is only a temporary test of your character. You guys will definitely have the happy ever after. You will overcome the conflict. This means that family also, there's a sense of coming together as family. And for some of you, you might be meeting someone who would want to have a family with you, who want to start a family with you. But 10 of Cups is a culmination of everything you've been through. It's again, happy ever after. Finding someone who really matches your same energy, your same frequency, okay? We have here 3 of Wands. So there's fear in waiting. Maybe, but like I said, you guys have been prepared. You know that you have all the resources that you need to go on this journey, on this mission. But don't let the fears obstruct your way and keep you from going on the distance here. For some of you, you could be waiting for someone's return, or someone is waiting for your return, and while they're waiting for you, they can't help but feel all these negative thoughts and feelings of guilt or paranoia, or just low vibrational energies, right? They feel self-defeated, like they couldn't change or make any changes. They can't move on, basically. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Well, in the environment, I do see here that there's a potential for a friendship to go towards something more, like a platonic relationship towards a romantic relationship. And I think that it's not because of just attraction, but you know that this is someone that you can trust, someone who has been there all along, someone who has been helping you move forward, and you've been friends with this person for a while is what I'm getting here. Capricorn energy, but what's holding you guys back is your attachment from the previous one, and I'm hoping that you guys are already free from that. And also you are doing some cleaning up here. You're cleaning up some unnecessary attachment or bond from a previous situation you guys were in, or could have been a codependent relationship. Okay, with the Emperor card, it's like you are recognizing that and you're fixing that, and you're making sure that that's not going to happen anymore in this new relationship that you were in. So you recognize the patterns here in the past, and if this situation with this new person does come together, there's a possibility here that it's going to be a whole new different cycle, because you're recognizing now what used to be, and now you're not going to do it. You're breaking some patterns, you're breaking cycles here, karmic cycles. Why is the Four of Wands here? Yeah, maybe you're hoping that this new person, it could be the one for you, that it could be the one you're going to end up marrying here and building something long term. Yeah, and Four of Pentacles, that it's going to be a stable relationship in the near future. For some of you, you fear about your finances as well, and being able to obtain the stability that you want, however stability looks for you. For some of you, it could be having a new home, having enough money in the bank. Okay, those are some of your worries and concerns. Five of Pentacles, but yeah, light at the end of the tunnel, my dear. Victory over feeling lacking something, feeling not good enough, or feeling left out in the cold. There's going to be victory, because an ending of a burden or a cycle here, or feeling betrayed is going to happen, pushing you towards feeling happy. Could be pushing you towards a fire sign as well, Gemini. There could be a fire sign coming in your way, wanting to help you out, wanting to ignite something, making you an offer. Yep. Also for work, for some of you, this is going to come through. You will get to the details of this sooner or later. Maybe with this one, maybe you're being offered with, sorry for that, you're being offered with new work opportunities by a friend, and maybe you're making a decision whether to accept that or not. And it requires you letting go of any unhealthy habits, okay? So that you can get back to work and focus and reignite your passion to push towards a whole new limit and get success. Yep, the Magician. So all the power that you needed to overcome what you guys have been experiencing in the past is within you. Okay, the resources that you need has always been there. So empower yourself, encourage yourself, have faith and trust in your abilities. Okay? And have faith, okay, that things will definitely work out for you. So that is your reading, my dear Gemini. Thank you for watching until the end. I'm sending you love and light. Be on the lookout for next week's upload. And again, thank you so much for all your support. Namaste.